Welcome to another episode of I Know Jax. It's Labor Day weekend this weekend, so maybe it's going to be an extra long weekend for you. Now, I'm planning to take some extra time off this weekend. After all, it is Labor Day, and labor is the last thing I want to do. Instead, I'm going for some good food. I always say you can't have too much good food in your life, and I'm sure I'll get plenty when I visit or save for a foodie adventure on Monday with JaxRestaurantReviews.com. I'm really looking forward to that one. Now, you can find the link to Foodie Adventures on iknowjax.com right in the sidebar. Our next foodie adventure is cool too. It's a beer and bacon dinner, right? It's combining two of my favorite food groups, beer and bacon. There's not going to be any shortage of good food for me at that one, I'm sure. Speaking of good food and good drink, we're going to start today's show with wine. But this time we're going to start out with an experiment. We don't usually do that, but after all, it's Labor Day weekend, so we can break all the rules. Dan with Chris Chislett, the wine guy, and we're going to do something super awesome. In one of our previous episodes, I brought up the fact that I'd read an article about decanting, aerating, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And the guy, Tim Ferriss, I have to make sure I give him credit, said that he used a Ninja or Bullet or one of those types of late night products to do it with. So we thought we're going to put it to the test. So today we're going to do a blind test, right?
We are.
So let's do it.
So I went out. I got a pretty good bottle of wine. Yeah. You know, it's about $40 retail. That's
the good stuff for us.
Yeah,
today.
you
That's
know, I'm throwing it out. So this is the Bella Gloss Clark and Telephone. This is Santa Maria Valley in Santa Barbara, so Southern California. About $40 a bottle retail. In a restaurant, you probably pay upwards of 80 a bottle.
Cool.
So.
I didn't realize Santa Barbara had that much vineyard wine.
That was where Sideways, movie Sideways,
filmed,
big Pinot Noir
I didn't
kind
know
of country. Yeah, I mean they mainly keep it, Sonoma and those kind of things. But yeah, Santa Barbara is. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful wine. I mean, it's a really top quality.
Cool.
This is like, I hate to say as good as Pinots from this country get.
Right.
But you're kind of
getting close there.
So yeah,
cool.
This is the Clark and Telephone.
So we're going to put it to the real test then.
Well, yeah, we're going to completely destroy it now by you putting it through
better.
your stupid little Ninja. But yeah, I was going to tell you, Clark and Telephone is the name of the wine.
Okay.
They make a few different wines with this kind of cool wax topper.
That's pretty distinctive.
Yeah, it's the winery itself is at the corner of like Clark Avenue and Telephone Road kind of intersections. So that's where the name of the wine comes from.
Cool.
So we're gonna pour.
Tell us how it's going to
Well,
happen.
not right now. But we're gonna off camera. We'll pour the wine in the glass.
Right.
We'll decant some of it, and you and your stupid little Ninja will pour some in that. We'll walk away.
And through the magic of television, our little elves will come in and fix it for us, and we'll come back and taste the wines.
And see if there's a difference. I hope there is, because otherwise this will be completely pointless.
I don't know, but if it isn't, it'll be fun.
I guess either way.
So go ahead.
It's
You
a
do
segment,
yours first, right?
Right. So we're gonna. All right.
Looks kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of pretty, right? So that's that. I'll give it a little swirl just for good luck.
I got this because my wife does a lot of late night shopping on the old.
Okay.
You got.
That's pretty fancy.
Got to work. Yeah, it's fancy.
All the blades there.
I don't know how much I should put in here.
I think that's
but
good. Yeah.
That's about right, right?
Yeah. I'll give it some ninja action.
Ninja
Shall
action.
I sing Kung Fu Fighting while you
You can do that.
I
so
can't
we'll put
sing.
this up front.
Yep. Just for television. Okay.
All right. Now
Okay.
here's the big deal.
I'm going to stand back.
Oh, it's not
Go
that
on.
big a deal.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Huh? How cool is that? How long should I do this for?
I don't know.
Maybe a minute or
Like,
two?
no, at least 15 minutes. Let's keep the camera on it while we're doing it.
Now it's done.
Okay. That's pretty...
And I guess now we should go on to
well,
the
the
next
Wagners, the people that own probably crying right now if they see this, but sorry, you were saying...
It's already settled.
Oh, yeah.
I got to do it again.
Okay, we're going to do it one more time.
And then...
Okay.
How's that for our special effects? So our elves have poured the glasses for us, and we're
ninjas.
Our ninjas.
Ninjas
that's
are
right.
called ninja elves.
The ninja elves. Okay, that's even better.
Go on. Okay.
So we're gonna taste these, and well, give notes.
Yeah,
Notes.
exactly. So we have no idea. So 3, they're all numbered, but we have no idea which one
what's
is which.
what?
It doesn't correspond to any of that.
Nope,
It's just kind of.
It's just random, like most of the things.
Lady
on
behind the
our
camera
program.
knows. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Those people in Santa Barbara probably rolling over.
I'm going to go fast. Well, which one were you drinking? I don't want your sloppy seconds.
Did you drink the front one?
No, that one. I'm all over the place.
You really are.
All right.
Now, all I can say is which one I think tastes best for me.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to think that we're evaluating it on 101 different qualities here. But which one's the best is what we're... There's a lot of pressure.
That's
a lot of pressure.
All right, so I'm gonna.
Are you going from that one?
I'm.
Are we switching? I don't even know. Yeah. All right. What do you think?
I like this one the best.
Really?
Yeah.
Fun. I like that one the best.
Second.
Huh.
That one third.
I go 1, and then hang on. And then 1, 2, 3.
So I said 1, 2, 3.
All right. So what have we got? 1 is decanter.
Okay.
2 is none.
3 was ninja, baby.
3 was ninja. You like the ninja, I like the decanter.
See, how about
that?
that?
Actually sums
old
it up.
school, new school.
Yeah, old school. Oh, I actually planned out. I actually went pretty well.
Not too bad. Huh?
Yeah, I went. Yeah,
well, and the good thing, we could both taste the difference between a non-decanted.
Yeah.
and
I mean, I guess that
says that.
myth busted or whatever.
Yeah.
I think we.
I'm really proud of the fact that I could.
There was a difference. There was definitely a difference, right? There was definitely a
difference.
difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah, interesting. So that was, what was that? That was ninja?
That was the ninja.
Yeah, you know, I kind of.
You were going
yeah,
back
I was
and
kind of
forth
on the
there.
fence with that one. Yeah, I was kind
see?
of on the fence with that one.
Ninja, baby, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, see, I am kind of between. That was definitely
So
tighter.
Tim Ferriss, thank you. If you're ever out in Jacksonville, you see this video, please come see us. We like to see how you did it the right way. Wasn't that awesome? This time of year, we talk a lot about beer and fall seasonals and football season and Oktoberfest and Florida-Georgia games, and Halloween's right around the corner, and it's pumpkin time. And I'm not much of a fan of pumpkin as a flavor. And in the fall, we get pumpkin everything from pumpkin lattes at the coffee shop to pumpkin beers. But thankfully, I live on the First Coast, and here it's still summer. Well, sort of anyway. We don't really get that fall feeling here, do we? I grew up in the North Georgia mountains, so I'm used to the cooler weather, fall colors, hot chocolate, and all that kind of stuff. Another thing I didn't grow up with was an abundance of seafood, and that's what we're going to talk about next. I've known Bill Penner and his wife Ann from the fish company for many years now. I love going there and hanging out on Sundays, having a bite to eat, and of course a cold one. It's such a great restaurant. Bill loves to fish, and he also knows a lot about how to prepare fish, and that's what we're going to do next.
Well, we start with some vegetables. In this case, we're going to use some celery.
Some celery, not bad.
We're going to chop it up kind of fine. Don't
Okay.
need a whole bunch for the portion we're doing today.
Well, it is spoon size,
It
so
is
we're
spoon
not going to
size.
go crazy here. We're not
Right.
making a salad, right?
We ain't making a salad, Joe.
Bill continued with the shallot.
I wouldn't normally discard that, Joe, but
For me,
I'm doing it for you.
The best.
Special. TV. Then we take one of these babies, a little jalapeno pepper. Or
habanero. I know the difference.
That'll-
Those are a little hotter.
That'll hurt you.
I like those.
That's why I wear the one glove.
The Michael Jackson
Yeah,
style.
I don't want to touch those seeds.
Got ya. Now we have celery, shallots, and habanero in the bowl. Time to add fish. Bill cuts the snapper into tiny pieces to reduce the time it takes to marinate. So fresh local ingredients, made right here.
Made right here in Florida.
Gotta love it. He adds a pinch of sugar to balance the heat just a little bit, and about half a teaspoon of sea salt. Then we add lime and lemon juice.
I'm doing pretty much 3-to-1.
Gotcha.
Lemons, 2 lime juice.
So I'm gonna ask a dumb question. Whitefish, is that a type of fish or
Well, we just use several different types of fish.
whitefish? Okay.
Yeah. So one day it could be flounder, one day it could be tilapia.
So a whitefish, I got you.
A whitefish.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So that's about the consistency we want.
All right, sweet.
So you can see that it's already
Starting
starting
to cook, yeah.
All right.
And the trick there is cutting it up into small pieces so you don't have to wait too long, right?
That's correct.
The fresh basil smells really good. What type of basil is that? That doesn't look like the regular globe basil, or
Well,
it's that kind of basil.
that's basil. What we get from like McClenny, Florida. There's
Gotcha.
a little
Local.
herb farm there.
Sweet.
We're not trying to break any chopping records.
No, I don't break any records of any kind.
So that's we're just going to use a small amount of that basil.
Oh, nice.
And we are going to, we've pretty much completed the dish. So we pretty much finished our ceviche. So I'll show you how we would serve this.
All right.
And I'll show you how I would eat it. Because, I don't think you know, but there's the Peruvians who this recipe is based on.
Right.
They have a certain way of eating ceviche.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they don't dip it.
Okay.
And they don't spoon it. They don't use chips for it. It's one bite.
Slurp the whole thing down.
Slurp the whole thing down. That way you get everything.
My kind of people.
Yeah.
I like those.
So you get the
Peruvian guys.
juice and you get everything. So we got our little toasted chip. You take the whole spoon.
Dude did it right. So it's like a shot. It's a seafood shot.
And it's delicious.
So, not to be outdone, I'm gonna have to try that too. It's a whitefish ceviche shot.
He's already changed the name of it. From a spoon to a shot.
Dude, that's awesome. Nice heat.
Fresh and easy. You get a little heat in there.
I like that.
We might have over habanero.
No, not for me, man. You can't get it too hot. Wow. It's funny how you can change over the years. I'm almost afraid of saying I don't like about anything now. See, when I was a kid, I would never think of eating raw fish. My younger self would never have believed that I would change as an adult and really enjoy sushi. It's more common that you change your taste when you grow up, but even as a grown-up, I've changed. See, craft beer is another example. I like that now, but that wasn't always the case. I also say I don't like coconut, but I have no problem with coconut milk and curry, for example. And nowadays, I like to try new things. When I was younger, I wasn't always that brave. Now the question is, what am I going to learn to appreciate next? I'm thinking it's going to be either coffee or whiskey. I just don't appreciate a good whiskey or bourbon. Not yet.
Hey guys, my name is Miguel Gallardo, goalkeeper for the Armada FC, and you're watching I Know Jax.
There you have it. We're taking Monday off, so you will catch the first daily video online on Tuesday. I hope you have a great weekend and a great Labor Day. I'll see you in the daily video on Tuesday or in the episode next weekend. But before then, I'm sure I'll see you on the internet.